listening to Frey. Starting right now. Here's your host, Alfredo Leon.
Thank Allah, as history has been made in his first year eligibility. By the way, that song was the instrumental version of Enter Sandman by Metallica, as that was also the legendary New York Yankees closer, Mariano Rivera, who made history as the first unanimous inductee into the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. He received a vote from all 425 members of the Baseball Writers Association of America. Rivera celebrated the news alongside his family with great cheer and sense of emotion rarely seen, as he dominated when he was on the pitcher's mound. The closest anyone had previously come to receive 100% of the votes was Ken Griffey Jr., who received 437 out of a possible 440 votes in 2016. Rivera is Major League Baseball's all-time leader in saves, with 652 of them over 19 seasons with the Yankees. As impressive as his regular season resume was, he was a completely different pitcher in the postseason. Pitching in the heart of the Yankees' dynasty years, Rivera posted a superhuman 0.70 ERA with 42 saves over 141 playoff innings en route to 5 World Series championships and World Series MVP honors in 1998. The master of the cutter appeared in more games than all but 3 pitchers in Major League Baseball history, which has cemented his legacy as the greatest relief pitcher of all time. Congratulations to Mariano Rivera for doing some incredible accomplishment like this. To be able to be the first unanimous selection into the Baseball Hall of Fame is a pretty big accomplishment there. But it should not have been surprising due to how dominant he was at his position, being a relief pitcher, especially with the fact that somebody like him had never been inducted into the Hall of Fame before. I mean, even Trevor Hoffman, who at the time was the leader in saves at his retirement before Mariano passed him, he never got into the Hall of Fame in his first time. But Mariano did, just because of how dominant he was compared to any other relief pitcher ever. And to be able to do it like deep in his career, still be able to be clutch in those situations. Didn't blow that many saves in the big moments, except a couple times. But at some point, you're going to have to give up something. But he rarely did, and incredible like what he did, being able to get this honor at 100% of the votes. That's incredible. And his family went nuts when the caller told him the news about getting into the Hall of Fame unanimously. Pretty incredible to be able to accomplish something like that, as no one has ever done it. But now that he's done it, and now that it's 100% of the vote, now nobody can make an excuse. Oh, no, there's no reason to vote this guy in the Hall of Fame. It doesn't make any sense. Now, guys that deserve it are likely going to get 100%, more likely than not. I mean, Derek Jeter next year will be eligible for the Hall of Fame. He'll probably be able to get 100% of the votes. I mean, Mariano did, but he was just so dominant, Rivera, to be able to do what he did in the postseason to get all those saves. He's actually the all-time leader in postseason saves as well, besides the regular season as well. It saves, I believe. But it's just incredible him winning all those championships and how great he was as a pitcher. That cutter, specifically, a lot of guys learned from that cutter, including David Robertson, who was his teammate when they won that championship in 2009 too. He learned a lot from Rivera, even copied his stance, which is so iconic. And the fact also pretty neat that he wore the number 42, which at the time wasn't retired by baseball, but it was virtually retired after the Yankees won that first championship when in honor of Jackie Robinson. But he was grandfathered in because he had already worn 42 before the number was retired. So pretty neat for him to be able to do something that Jackie Robinson did with the number 42 and be one of the greatest ever. And Rivera, in this case, the greatest ever at his position. Incredible that he got in. And congratulations to the other Hall of Famers as well, like Edgar Martinez being the first DH to get in after a while waiting. The late Roy Halladay, another one getting into the Hall as well. So congratulations to the guys that got in. So incredible, like Rivera specifically, like the most deserving honor, like to get it first ballot was incredible for him to finally be able to get a player that's 100% unanimous is really good. That finally there's been somebody who's done that. No more dumb excuses just because of these guys have a reason to put a guy out. That's why they don't get 100%. It makes no sense. But with Rivera, absolutely no reason why he didn't deserve 100% unanimous, and he deserved it. So it made total sense for him to get it, and pretty incredible because what he did in the playoffs was playoffs was incredible, just to be able to be clutch in the situations that he was in. At any time the Yankees needed a guy to get the ball out late in the game, they need to pitch for the win. Rivera always was the one that the players could count on, and he was clutch most of the time. And as a result, was big in winning 5 championships with the core four, with Derek Jeter and Andy Pettit and Jorge Posada and others that were key contributors to those championships in the late 90s and 2000, 2009. So pretty incredible that he did this, and incredible like him getting this honor. I mean, he already has the number retired, and he's got a plaque at Monument Park at Yankee Stadium. So this is the ultimate honor. Any player deserves it. The greatest. I mean, even though this is contrary to the PD guys, I mean, it's the highest honor any player could get, and Mariano Rivera got it, and congratulations to him for it to be able to do this. I mean, also for a player from Panama, since that's where he's from, big deal like in the Hispanic community to be able to get a guy like that into the Hall of Fame. I mean, Roberto Clemente was another big deal getting into the Hall of Fame, but Mariano Rivera being from Panama, he's the first Panamanian player to get in, I'm pretty sure, and him doing it unanimously, what a way to get in. And the family, like I said, was just berserk after he was told like he was the first unanimous to ever get into the Hall of Fame. It was incredible and well deserved, and congratulations to him, and just an incredible honor to be able to get in, especially 100% on the first try. Never been done before. He'll always be known as the first, and he'll always be in the Hall and till eternity. So yeah, that's incredible, and it just, he deserves it. So even though Andy Pettit, who was the first year eligibility as well, couldn't get in, his career numbers were a bit borderline, but as far as Mariano's concerned, he deserves it. And pretty cool moments he had in his career, especially, who could forget in 2013, his final year, when he was pulled from the game by Derek Jeter and Andy Pettit, taking him out of the game. That was a pretty incredible moment. Even though they lost that game, still a great moment for Mariano Rivera in his career, and for the Yankees as well, to be able to do something like that, and him being taken out by his good friends and teammates at that game was incredible to be able to do that. And yeah, he was just an incredible pitcher and clutch, and that cutter was just unstoppable. And he was hard to hit on, especially when he had a faster speed on his fastball. Especially, he couldn't be touched early in his career. I mean, he was rarely touched. I mean, the numbers he put up was incredible to be able to do something like that. And congratulations to him for it, to be able to get that honor. Good thing the Hall got it right this time by making it 100% well-deserved. I don't really know what else to say about this other than congratulations, and he deserves it. And the biggest honor you could get in baseball, for sure, to get into the Hall of Fame. And he hadn't had much left to prove in his career. I mean, he did everything. He just needed to get into the Hall of Fame, and he got it. And pretty much now, congratulations to him, and well-deserved. That's for sure. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like. If you are brand new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.